Oyedeji. Edwards out on the perimeter. CoLA getting low into the shot clock here. Shot goes up, no good. Rebounded by Popovic. And Swindles will advance for the Riders.
Into the post. Let's see what we can do. Back to the basket.
Yates with the head fake. Pulls up from three, no good. Rebounded by Edwards. Tapped out of bounds by Maggie Gilbert, and that'll be a CoLA ball.
So Charnwood looking to press early here. Staying with ball pressure. Maybe trying to get it out the hands of their very talented guards.
Couple of nervous possessions from both teams to start the game as well.
Yeah,
huge occasion this for both teams. Abiola looking to drive. Good defense by Horton. Three in the corner. Rattles around, and Kalia Edwards gets us off the mark.
Yeah, you got to think. I mentioned the physicality, but also the three-point line is a factor today with multiple weapons.
And there's Swindles right on cue to answer, but a little bit too much on that one.
Harriet Swindles, number 3 in the league for three-point field goals. Abiola, number 1 in the league, three-point field goals. Both players showing why they earned Player of the Year credentials.
Rebounded by Gilbert. Riders are going to look to push. Remember, you can like, share, and comment on this stream, and we'll give you a shout out as the game goes on. Big shout out to Andre Orasol, former Charnwood student, checking in on the live stream.
What up, Drake?
Popovic with the ball out on the perimeter. Looking to go low in the shot clock. Pulls up for two, knocks it down.
Nice little mid-range jumper there. Really worked on our shot, Anna, over the past 2 seasons at Charnwood.
And ball pressure there by Charnwood guard Jess Edford Yates. Offensive foul called. Ebony Horton looking to get to the basket. But it was a great stand there. I think it was Abiola that took the hit.
Yeah, Abiola.
I mean, way to put a body on the line to take the charge. But
what a great
head
job.
coach Jackson Gibbons will be a little bit worried that she doesn't get hurt early on, being that conference player of the year for her team.
Championship play right there, being able to stand tall and take the charge, prevent the easy 2-point lay-in.
So here in the early going, 3 minutes into the game, CoLA have a 1-point advantage. Looking to get into their offense in the half court. Abiola will hand off to Oyedeji. She finds the backdoor cut, but she can't finish. Swindles with the ball now. Signals for Yates to head through. Swindles looking to go to work. Gets inside, finds Gilbert on the flash to the high post, but it's stolen away.
Well, you can see that Charnwood are definitely making a conscious effort to try and maybe slow CoLA down in transition, and they're putting a lot of early ball pressure as soon as the change in possession.
Strong drive to the basket, throws it out. Big rebound there for Abiola.
And a rebound there by Popovic. Eastford Yates just couldn't put the ball down in time. The pressure by Ibs Oyedeji, and she turns it over.
Yeah, that was a good call. Jess didn't quite know that the defensive player was there. A little surprise attack. Took her too many steps.
And it'll be CoLA looking to get into their offense. Foul called on Popovic as Ekpiteta looks to go up for 2.
Yeah, you could see Coach Krumesh Patel there very upset with the blow-by and was screaming at Jess that she must keep guys in front, and that caused difficulty on the second layer of the defense having to commit and an easy dump-off pass.
She misses the first free throw. Second one to come. CoLA struggling a little bit from the field to start the game, shooting 1 for 6, but Charnwood also 1 for 4. So both teams just kind of settle those nerves early, feel their way into the game a little bit. Charnwood getting into the half-court set. Yates attacking the paint, throws up the floater, but it's no good. Rebounded by Mamodu. Oyedeji draws the defender, kicks out. Good defense by Charnwood to recover there, and that one will be out of bounds for a Charnwood ball.
Good possession defensively there, doing a better job keeping the CoLA offense in front of them.
Popovic at the top of the key. Finds Edford Yates on the back door, floats it up, no good again.
Nice backdoor pass, and you got to expect some of these are going to start dropping soon. We're getting good looks.
CoLA slow to get into the half-court offensive, 14 seconds off the shot clock. Abiola finds Edwards in the corner.
Oh, I don't think she knows.
Shot goes up for free. Doesn't hit the rim, so that'll be a shot clock violation. And Charnwood will take possession.
And again, you got to have the expectation of maybe the bench there to make sure that the players on the floor know the shot clock situation. They need to be screaming that down.
Swindles with the ball now. Steps back for free. Swindles looking to get back after the missed free, but it's put away by Abiola. Coast to coast for the two. Chloe Compton into the game for the first time with the ball at the top.
Oh, good steal. So Harriet got away with maybe the hold there as the breakaway steal. Ten seconds on the shot clock.
Megan Jones with a turnaround jumper.
That makes it a 2-point game, 4 minutes to go. 4-6, CoLA with the 2-point advantage.
And a foul called there on Megan Jones as Chandira Jones attacks the basket. And it'll be Jones to the line for two. She knocks down the first. And the second. Stretching that CoLA lead now out to 8-4 in the early goings of this game. Gilbert in the post, finds Compton out on the perimeter. She looks to rip through and a foul called.
You know, it's important. It's really important that Maggie is aggressive when she does catch in the post. She does need to be a threat, otherwise it's going to be easy for the perimeter players to know exactly what Charnwood are up to, and the denial there caused problems.
A turnover there by Charnwood as Swindles throws it out of bounds.
Substitution now for both. For Charnwood College.
Shall we carry on or not?
Evans and Popovic check into the game.
Scott with the ball to set up the offense for CoLA. Reverses. Abiola looking to go to work. Attacks the paint. Can't get the finish though, but a rebound, offensive rebound. Edwards thinks about the free, gets a defender in the air, attacks for two. No good, rebounded by Jones. Compton comes up with it, a little bit nervous there, but finds a teammate.
Rochelle Walton, last year's player of the year.
And a travel called. on Sophie Evans. Charnwood, having played this CoLA team 3 times already this season and not won once, just looking a little bit like they're struggling to believe a little bit right now. A little bit shaky on the ball, struggling under ball pressure.
Well, both teams are still in the stage of figuring out maybe what each other's game plans are.
Substitution now both ways. Number 14, Aussie Mamadou comes set back in for number 12.
And we'll have subs there for both teams. Charnwood to inbound. Jones for the short jump shot, but can't make it. A little bit too much on that one. Bit of a battle on the floor to come up with a loose ball, and it'll be a jump ball. CoLA taking possession after Charnwood won the tip.
Charnwood staying with the full court man-to-man pressure. He's trying to make everything difficult for CoLA early on.
Edwards in the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Rashay Walton. Manages to keep hold of the ball under some pressure, but can't find Jess Eastford Yates, and she turns that over.
And those possessions, very frustrating for coaches when your team earns the opportunity to go down and score and can't quite convert. Good
Popovich
steal.
coming up with a steal. Needs to find a guard, finds Compton. Compton looks to push. Walton out on the perimeter. Takes her time, finds Popovich at the top for 3. Just short, and that'll be a CoLA ball.
A large amount of air ball chance coming from
Yeah, I think the
CoLA
crowd enjoyed that one.
Checks into the game. As does number 7, Raka.
Well, the stands have definitely packed out for this second game of the day, WEABL Championship.
Cheyenne Scott looking to get CoLA into their offense in the half court again. Again, Popovich playing the passing lanes. Scott penetrates. Conte skips it. Too much on that one, and that one is out of bounds for a Charnwood ball.
Great job there from Chloe Compton, able to stay in front whilst provide a little bit of pressure, forces the tough pass.
It'll be Jones to inbound to Yates. She's going to look to push. Ball pressure and another turnover. And there's a foul called. Cheyenne Scott really forcing Charnwood guard Jess Eastford Yates into a turnover. And then at the other end, draws the foul too.
Yeah, as we turn to the live stats right now, Charnwood have 7 early turnovers, but the lucky thing is that CoLA haven't quite converted them into fast break points, and they only have 2 points from turnovers. A little zone here from Charnwood, mix things up.
The pressure on the corner there, looking to drive. Foul. Ooh, out of bounds called by the referee there. Good defensive stance by Charnwood that time round.
Number 12, Ekpiteta. Checks back into the game. Walton now will inbound for Charnwood College on the baseline.
And it'll be Harriet Swindles with 40 seconds remaining.
Entertaining game of basketball. Sitting in London, feeling their rhythm so far in the first.
Swindles to Walton. Walton looking to be aggressive. Throws it up, but I'm not quite sure she knew where she was throwing it up to. Oyedeji. She's going to run the clock down for this one. Slight difference between the shot clock and the game clock. CoLA looking to go inside.
Oh.
Big, strong move there by Ira Ozzy Mamodu.
Nice move, using
Walton for
size
free
and
to answer
strength.
back. No good. And that'll be that for the first quarter here in this WEABL. Second quarter about to get underway now. Fives step back out onto the floor.
Oh yeah, first quarter analysis there. It was a low scoring one, but I tell you, it's the turnovers that are causing a little bit of a problem for Charnwood. Not so much because CoLA are scoring off them, it's because they're getting empty possessions. They're not getting shots at the rim.
Jones steps out for free. No good. Big box out there by CoLA to keep Charnwood off the offensive glass. Nice penetrate dish, but blocked by Jones.
She said, not in my house. There's no way you're creeping that lead even further with a big block. Zone on the baseline out of bounds from Charnwood, looking to maybe stay in that.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Jones, but she turns it over again. Turnover's the real theme for this one in the early going. Penetrating dish again.
Another block.
Another block by Jones. And that'll be out of bounds for a Charnwood ball.
Well, Jones averaging almost 2 blocks per game, and she's already got those 2. A long way to go.
Made a big difference in their games in the build-up to this game as well. 17 points in the last game against Oaklands to help them to the victory.
Well, turnover there. Maggie wasn't quite in the post position. Harriet thought she was and threw the pass. Good defensive pressure on the passer there.
CoLA moving the ball around the perimeter. Penetrate dish. Ekpetita, no good, can't make it. Jones finds Gilbert. Gilbert deflected again. CoLA really pressuring.
Yeah,
Really pressuring Charnwood here.
They're doing an awesome job at making everything really tough. Making Charnwood really have to work to get the basketball into the front court.
Nice press break. Yates keeps control of the ball. Horton looks to penetrate. No good. Trying to find Jones on the low block. Oyedeji for free. No good. Rebounded by Abiola. Oyedeji to set up the offense again. And a foul called on Maggie Gilbert as Ira Ozzy Mamodu really making her presence felt down low.
Yeah, both teams struggling to get clear open shots at the rim, which is testament to the defense being played. And Charnwood don't need to panic just yet. They got a long way to go. They just need to chip away. As long as they keep getting stops and manage to find some scores, they will be right back in this game.
Neither team really shooting well though. Charnwood shooting just 15% from the floor, but CoLA only 25%. So both of them, like you say, really need to start to search for those easy looks around the basket. Swindles to advance. She's got Jones open to her left. Another deflected pass. Yates finds Jones. Jones will shoot it. She knocks down the long 2.
Not only does she block shots, but she makes threes. Nice stroke, and the 3 is good.
Rebound by Jones. Charnwood looking to push. Swindles on the ball. Finds Jones, the top of the key. No good on the free. Popovich can't quite control it.
push-off called there.
It'll be a Charnwood ball. Jones to inbound. Swindles with the ball now. For those of you rejoining us, we just want to apologize as Megan Jones hits a big three.
Back threes for Megan Jones. And that'll get Charnwood going a little bit. 3-point ball game.
Tapped away by Yates. So before Megan Jones hit that big three, I was just going to apologize for those of you that were cut off as we had some technical difficulties here at the Leicester Arena. But welcome back to the WEABL final between Charnwood College and City of London Academy. Edwards in the corner. Finds Ekpateta inside, throws it up, no good. Deflection by Jones, that's a third block now. Swindles looking to advance. Finds Popovic. Popovic thinks about the shot, but she's going to attack. Crosses over and makes the left-hand layup.
And we are a ball game, 1-point ball game, 1 possession.
Oyedeji on the perimeter. Finds Edwards for the free. Another air ball from CoLA. Abiola driving. Doesn't hit anything, and that'll be a 24-second violation.
Good call. The ball definitely didn't hit the rim there.
We have a sub here for CoLA as Akeko checks out and Ozzy Mamodu checks back into the game.
Well, what a second quarter we are witnessing here. 1-point ball game. Nice little rub screen.
Ball bumming around. Popovic for free. CoLA looking to go back. Good defense there by Harriet Swindles to just slow CoLA in the break. Abiola looking to drive. Nothing there. 2 goes up. Rebounded by Megan Jones. Swindles looking to push with the crossover. Gets to the middle of the floor. Decides against it. Pulls back out. Jones finds Yates. 7 on the shot clock for Charnwood. Yates looking to penetrate. And a foul called.
Credit to Anna Popovic down there, having an absolute battle in the post, trying to find position. Those 2 ladies going at it.
That'll be the first foul on Ira Ozzy Mamodu.
Great impact off the bench there for Megan Jones. Did an awesome job underneath the rim, protecting it and shooting the basketball down the other end.
Rashay Walton inside. Can't make it. Comes up with an offensive rebound. But travel called as she just moved her pivot foot there. And we have a timeout called by City of London Academy. Again, for those of you rejoining us, just want to apologize for the technical difficulties that we had. Second quarter has been a real different affair in this one. Charnwood pulling themselves back into the game and now only trailing by 1.
Yeah, for those that did miss out on the first quarter and a half of action, just to recap, CoLA jumped out to a little 10-point lead. Charnwood struggled to look after the basketball and weren't quite finding too many good looks at the rim, but a little adjustment defensively, going back in and out of the zone, slowed CoLA down a little bit, and Charnwood were able to find some open looks. I've managed to keep CoLA on 12 points since the end of the first quarter, and they have crept it into a 1-point ball game.
And a reminder, you can also comment, like, and share this post as we are here at the Leicester Arena for the WEABL final between Charnwood College and City of London Academy. Teams stepping back onto the floor. It'll be Oyedeji to start the offense for CoLA.
Charnwood deciding to go back into the man.
Ekpiteta driving baseline. Finds Abiola for free, no good, but the offensive rebound works its way back out to Oyedeji. Oyedeji looking inside, but picked away by Anna Popovic.
Good post defense there, just a nice simple three-quarter. Was able to grab the steal.
Again, Charnwood looking inside for that post touch, but just a little bit sloppy with their passing.
Yeah, that's contributed to 11 turnovers so far for Charnwood. And again, it's the dead ones, the dead balls don't kill them in terms of CoLA scoring, but they're not getting open looks at the rim.
CoLA penetrate, dish. Finds Ozzy Mahmoudou, no good. Tapped out of bounds by Emerald Ekpiteta, and it will be a Charnwood ball. Another substitution here by head coach Krumesh Patel. He's a coach who really likes to rotate his team. Asks for 2, 3, 4-minute bursts, especially with the style of play that they play. And then he'll get subs back in. But also it shows their depth in that Charnwood team.
Yeah, this Charnwood girls team have very versatile players, a ton of guards, a ton of bigs, girls that can play all over the floor. Very balanced roster.
Stolen away by Jones. She's going to go up for the layup and one as the foul is called on Chloe Compton.
Foul called on Compton. She'll head to the free throw line now.
Second time this game we've seen CoLA aggressive in the passing lane and getting out on the break. Jones to the line for one, and she doesn't convert. The Charnwood fans in the crowd making enough noise to put her off her free throw that time. Compton, step back for three, banks it in! Chloe Compton with the step back three, ties it up at 14. Gilbert down with the offense, with the defensive rebound, sorry. Back to Compton. Same spot this time, doesn't. Finds Gilbert in as the trailer.
And this Charnwood girls team, they are somebody that you really have to guard the perimeter with. In one of their playoff games, shot an incredible percentage from the ring. Here's another one. No, can't quite get it to go. They have 3 players in the top 10 of the three-point field goal percentage, led by Harriet Swindles, who is number 3 overall with 40.5% from the three-point line.
And had that huge 45-point game against Loretto where she hit 13 threes.
She can really shoot it.
Abiola a little bit long on the jump shot, rebounded by Walton. Walton looking to advance, slows it down, finds Compton, reverses to Evans. Evans finds Jones, but it's tapped away by Ekpiteta again. She's going to look to go coast to coast. Foul called. Fouls on Chloe Compton. Again, Charnwood just need to do a little bit of a better job of slowing CoLA down in transition. A couple of times they've been called for a foul now where they've allowed CoLA to get into the paint.
Yeah, a lot of them have been reaching fouls as well. You got to make sure that you keep your hands out and just stay down and tall, make them make the tough play over the top. An easy call for officials when they see the slap down action.
First free throw no good there by Ekpiteta. A reminder for those of you just joining us on the Unilad Sports stream, you can comment, like and share this WEABL final between Charnwood College and City of London Academy as Ekpiteta converts on the second free throw there. Gilbert will reverse to Horton. Horton finds Walton. She'll go for three. No good. Horton battles for it, but a big rebound by Ekpateta. Cheyenne Scott finds Chandra Jones. Tapped out of bounds, and that'll be a CoLA ball.
Substitution now for Charnwood. Number 9, Swindles checking into the game for number 4, Rochelle Walton.
Well, there's a number of girls out there that will both be staying in the UK to the next stage of their career, and girls that will also be going stateside, and we'll talk about them as the game progresses and where they're heading.
Abiola driving to the basket but can't make that. It's brought down, and Scott has the ball on the perimeter. She's looking inside for Momodu, but Gilbert does a good job this time of not allowing the entry pass to the post. Swindles with the ball on the perimeter, looking like she has nowhere to go. Spin move forces a little bit of a hook there. That one's no good. And it'll be Cheyenne Scott to advance. Back to Scott. Finds Jones in the corner. And we have a double dribble called. And a timeout taken by Charnwood head coach Krumesh Patel. Back and forward game here between both teams. CoLA with the slender 1-point lead. Big welcome for those of you just joining us on the stream. A reminder, this is the Basketball England WEABL Under-19 National Final here at the Leicester Arena. Streamed live thanks to Unilad Sport. Big shout out to all of our other sponsors for today. AOC Sport, Crossover, and Spalding. And a reminder that you can comment, like, share this post. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram by searching for WEABL, as well as Facebook and YouTube using the hashtag #TheWEABL.
Well, we jump to the stats page, and to be honest, there are not a ton of breakout games so far. It's been quite a shared affair for both teams. Multiple contributions from a lot of different players. So it'll be fun to see which player may take over this game in the second half. Which one's going to make that impact MVP-like performance.
So it's Charnwood getting us back underway with Jess Easforth Yates. Ebony Horton. Yates looking for the backdoor cut, but it's not there. Horton gets the ball stripped away. Edwards looking to drive. Swindles with some good defense, cutting away the middle of the floor. Charnwood seems to have taken away that middle drive in this second quarter. And that'll be a shot clock. That'll be a shot clock violation. Referee just stops the game to allow one of the CoLA players to tie a shoelace. 22 seconds remaining in this second quarter of the WEABL final between Charnwood College and City of London Academy. Shot clock's turned off, so if Charnwood are smart, they'll get the last shot here. Swindles on the perimeter, pulls up for three. No good. Bounces out, long rebound, bounces out of bounds. And CoLA will have 1.9 seconds in this second quarter to try and get a shot off. And they're not going to take it. Dribbling the ball out there, and they head into halftime. CoLA have a slender 1-point lead, leading 15-14.
Yeah, very tight first half from both teams. Early part of the action were really figuring each other out. A lot of defensive pressure, some very good defense. We were causing a lot of tough looks at the rim, and then both teams now, CoLA exploiting the blow-bys, Charnwood exploiting the three-point.
As CoLA only lead 15-14. Both teams really struggling to find easy baskets, and field goal percentages would tell the story of the game so far. Charnwood shooting 25%, City of London Academy only 17%. So both teams in this early going of the third are going to be looking to find those easy buckets.
Yeah, this second half, a lot of defensive pressure from both teams. You're going to have to expect that all over again. I'm sure that both coaches were fairly happy with the defensive effort. I think both teams were able to make every shot difficult, every post entry difficult, every drive difficult, and that's obviously a big piece to the puzzle for both these teams, slowing each other's scoring threats down. And the other interesting point is neither of the powerhouses of Harriet Swindles and Toyoza Abiola have been able to get going just yet. We got to be ready for these two in the second half.
And we're underway here with CoLA starting us off. Abiola finds Oyedeji. Edwards in the corner for free. No good. Rebounded by Yates. Tapped out of bounds by Toyoza Abiola, and that'll be a Charnwood ball. Jess Edford Yates here to advance. Swindles looking to get open. Back to Yates.
You just see
finds Gilbert on the roll. Yates for free in the corner. In and out. Rebounded by Gilbert. She goes up, but she can't finish. Another rebound by Popovic. Out to Horton for free. She knocks it down. Charnwood take their first lead of the game early in the third quarter after an Ebony Horton free. Mamodu at the high post, pulls up on the elbow, no good, rebounded by Swindles. Swindles looking to advance, throws it out of bounds. I think Horton was looking to drive to the corner. Swindles was expecting her to attack the basket.
Yeah.
Oyedeji will bring the ball up for City of London Academy. Finds Edwards in the corner again, looking inside to Mamodu. Abiola, step back, pull up, no good. Mamodu causing trouble inside, but Swindles comes up with the ball. She finds Horton leaking out at the other end, just deflected out of bounds.
You got to be 100% sure on those passes. It was a tough pass. CoLA did a great job able to deflect that out of bounds.
Yates to inbound to Gilbert. Popovic on the perimeter. Gilbert looking for the ball on the ceiling side, but doesn't get it. Now she does, looking to go to work. Drives baseline, find Yates. Toe on the three-point line, no good, but rebounded by Popovic. Can't quite hold on to it, and it's stripped away by Ekpateta. Charnwood wanting a travel called there, but referee calling for a foul on Harriet Swindles.
She didn't like that call, got very emotional, and now she's got the warning.
Oyedeji.
Back into the zone for Charnwood.
Mamodu looking to go to work. Rebounded by Horton.
Good move there, deserved for it to drop. A little left shouldered over the right, one back to the right hand.
And again, CoLA struggling to convert. Shooting just 5 for 32 from the field. And there's another foul called on Charnwood.
Yeah, they're the ones that you need to avoid, as every foul matters in terms of the team foul situation. A little bit of an unnecessary bump there. referee was on it and called her for the foul.
And we'll have a sub as Ira Ozzy Mamudu checks out with Chandira Jones checking back in. Oyedeji.
Charnwood staying in the zone here.
Baseline drive, Abiola in the corner, skips around her defender. Nice move for 2.
Good move, a very talented young lady, 19.8 points per game in the regular season. She can really score the ball.
Horton finds Swindles. Swindles trying to get open, but CoLA doing a really good job of denying her any sort of space to get a shot off.
Yeah, both teams have actually done a really good job in terms of the scouting report. They're taking away everybody's most predominant threat.
Drive inside, no good. And a foul called again on Jess Eastford-Yates.
And I think that will be her 3rd personal.
Substitution now for Charnwood College. Jones.
It is, and as a sub, as Eastford-Yates takes a break, Chloe Compton coming back in, and Megan Jones also replacing Maggie Gilbert for Charnwood.
Yeah, and that's a shame because Jess is really decent in the pressure situation. She plays hard defensively, but she has another teammate coming in off the bench that is almost just as good.
A reminder for those of you just joining us on the stream through Unilad Sport, this is the WEABL final between Charnwood College and City of London Academy. And you can comment, like, and share this post as we look to decide who will be our 2016-17 champion. Jones with the ball, finds Swindles. Swindles gets off the free, no good.
Boy, look, CoLA got lucky there. That is a girl that you do not want to leave open. A tremendous 3-point shooter, rimmed out on that one. Maybe her first open look.
It only takes 1 to go down though, and she's going to catch on fire. Nice rebound by Chloe Compton. Showing some strength. Swindles will advance. Popovic looking to go to work. Gets to the basket for 2. Anna Popovic with the fancy footwork. Sends a defender the wrong way and finishes with the left hand.
Yeah, what a versatile play there. Able to put it on the floor, drive and finish.
Charnwood still sticking with this zone. Obviously feel CoLA are less of a threat from the outside than they are inside, and Swindles picks off the pass. She didn't quite see Popovic, but she finds Jones. Jones shot from the elbow, no good. And it's rebounded by Cheyenne Scott. Pressured by Ebony Horton. She's gonna find Tiyosi Abiola at the top, and she's gonna slow it down slightly.
Yeah, it's interesting that both of the runs made by Charnwood were when they slipped into the 2-3 zone. And it looks like that they feel very comfortable in that defense. And CoLA, I'm sure, here taking a timeout just to work something and find a nice, easy, open look. Coach Gibbons is giving his board to his assistant coach, who's maybe going to draw something up.
Been a tight affair throughout this game, with neither team really leading by much after CoLA's little spurt at the start. They got into their flow quite early, but then Charnwood on their own run pulled it back, and ever since it's not really left between 1 or 2 points either side.
We have an absolute clash of the Titans right here. Two very talented teams that have both had tremendous seasons. Charnwood College, the #1 seed in the North Conference, finishing 8-1. CoLA, #1 seed in the South Conference, finishing 9-1. Both had, you would say, fairly easy trips to the playoff championship game here. Barking Abbey pushing CoLA really close in that semi-final, but an 11-point win by the end of the 40 minutes to earn their trip here.
It seems so far on the stream we've got a real split between Charnwood fans and CoLA fans. If you want to shout out, comment on the stream.
And Charnwood still sticking in that. Oh, no, they've gone to a matchup man-to-man and created a shot clock violation. Great adjustment there. Maybe the timeout from CoLA. They drew up a zone play. Coach Krumesh comes back at him with the man-to-man defense, and it took them 10 to 15 seconds to figure that out, and by that time it was shot clock violation.
Swindles to advance for Charnwood with their first 2-point lead. Inside to Rashay Walton. Hands off to Compton. Compton finds Jones inside, who goes to work. Can't quite finish. And it'll be Abiola to push.
And Megan Jones is obviously the baby sister of Eleanor Jones, a graduate from Charnwood College last year. A little family affair.
Swindles to advance, looks to get inside. Can't find Compton in the corner, turns it over. CoLA then with another turnover. Walton comes up with it. She's going to go right to the basket for two. Charnwood extending that lead out to 4. We've been waiting all game so far for one of these teams to make a bit of a run. Is that time going to be now? Rebounded by Walton. The ball's bouncing around. If Charnwood want to make a bit of a run here, they're going to need to get those defensive rebounds. They can't allow second, third, fourth chance points.
Yeah, there's been a definite change in terms of the types of looks that both teams are getting. Early on, the defense was very fierce and there was a lot of tough contested shots, and now both teams figuring out ways to get open looks.
Good defense by Kalia Edwards there as well to stop the Harriet Swindles free. Definitely sticking to the scouting report. And we have another timeout as head coach Krumesh Patel isn't happy with what he's seen on the floor.
It's important that both teams value the basketball. There's been a bunch of turnovers in this one, and they need to make sure that making the playing with the tempo, which allows them the opportunity to get into their offense. There's been a lot of passing turnovers.
For those of you joining us on the Unilad Sports stream, this is the WEABL Under-19 National Finals, the premier competition for under-19 female basketball players in this country. And delivered in partnership with Basketball England here at the Leicester Arena, home of the BBL League and Trophy champion Leicester Riders.
Yeah, the WEABL competition certainly has grown over the past 2 seasons. So we have Barking Abbey, who were victorious last year, champions over Charnwood College. And the league has actually grown. At that point it was 6 teams, has now grown to 12 teams across 2 conferences. So that is testament to how much the women's game is growing at the under-19s level.
So as we get back underway, it'll be Rashay Walton to inbound for the Charnwood. Chloe Compton with the ball. Tries to get it to Jones, can't get it. Tapped away, come up with Chandira Jones, finds Edwards inside for 2, and we have a tie game at 21 apiece.
Yeah, I think that Coach Gibbons definitely challenged them in that timeout, and they definitely responded, the CoLA team. Great defense, able to convert into an easy 2.
Popovich finds Compton for the open 3. Too much on that one, off the back of the ring, and the long rebound gathered by Ibs Oyedeji. Oh, Megan Jones with the big block.
No way, not today, she says. That's her 3rd block of the ball game.
Compton inside to Popovich. Popovich looking to go to work. Stops, spins, puts up the hook, no good. Rebounded by Jones. Swarmed by CoLA players, and we have a jump ball called by the referee.
Jones has done a decent job making a very positive impact on this game, both on the rebounding, obviously the defensive blocks, but also she currently has 7 points personal.
And a sub for Charnwood College as Ebony Horton checks out. And Sophie Evans checks into the game. Evans to inbound. Finds Compton in the corner, puts up the free, and it's good! Ah, long two. She must have towed the line.
Yeah, it's a girl that you can't leave open from the perimeter. She's in the top 10 in three-point field goal percentage, and Charnwood slipped back into that 2-3 zone.
Conte finds Edwards in the corner. Edwards looking to drive baseline, stops on two. Jones is there. Megan Jones, a huge presence for Charnwood under the basket, forcing CoLA into taking difficult shots as Anna Popovic stops, pulls up at the elbow and knocks down the two.
She obviously likes that mid-range area. I think that's her third shot from that mid-range elbow free throw line area.
Substitution now for both teams. Gilbert checking in.
Subs for both teams. CoLA going back to their starting backcourt of Tiyosi Abiola and Ibs Oyedeji. Both of them only out the game for a very short period of time there.
Yeah, you can't leave those girls off the floor for too long. And we've got 1 minute left here in the third quarter. 4-point game.
1 minute left to go here in the third quarter.
And a travel called. Jen Scott just got a little bit ahead of herself there. Maggie Gilbert looking inside for Popovic, can't get it. Popovic comes out to receive. Back to the other elbow, but blocked. Ira Ozimamodu with the hand to block Anna Popovic.
Yeah, great job with the scouting report there. She's already made 2 or 3 from that area. Oh, good take.
Big drive by Tiyosi Abiola. That's why she's the conference player of the year.
Yep.
Compton with the spin, can't find the pass, stolen by Abiola, and they're going to call an unsportsmanlike on Sophie Evans. She was looking to stop the transition there, but because she didn't make a play for the ball, deemed unsportsmanlike by the referee.
Yeah, interesting one there. There was a player back, so it wasn't the last man call, it was actually the legitimate play for the basketball as she wrapped her arms around CoLA's waist. And there's been a good response here from CoLA. They could have hit a bit of trouble, but it looks like they've pumped up the pressure. They've been very aggressive defensively, and they've managed to score in transition, creating a couple turnovers and conversions. But those two may come back to haunt her. 2 misses there from the free throw line on sportsmanlike foul, but it will be CoLA possession.
13.4 seconds remaining in this third quarter of the WEABL National Finals here at the Leicester Arena. The Abiola to inbound. Oyedeji thought about the free, realized there wasn't too long left in the quarter. Now she's going to go from deep.
Oh.
No good. Rebounded, but thrown out of bounds. There'll be 1.4 seconds left for Charnwood to try and get a shot off. Head coach Krumesh Patel diverting his players all over the floor.
Yeah, we had a similar situation there.
Horton with the heave. Comes up short. And that's that for the end of the third quarter. Charnwood currently leading 25-23 with just 10 minutes of basketball remaining in this one.
Guys, make sure you share the link with your friends. Tell somebody you're watching an awesome game of basketball. Get them involved. Send them, tag them, get some comments on the Facebook page under the live stream. Big shout out to Unilad for allowing us the opportunity to stream the games today. But please make sure you share, tell somebody, get online, WEABL final, and coming up, the EABL Boys Championship right after.
and score in the opposite basket. We got that.
We have a couple of fans out on the floor
You're against him.
about to take part in a competition.
Ready, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7.
So it looks like they have to spin on the spot, then find the ball and score a layup in order to win.
2, 2, 1. Go, 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 grab the basketball, let's go.
And they're off.
See the winner's gonna be getting close to the basket.
Who's gonna make it? Who's gonna make it?
Almost. First to score, first to
They're
score.
still going.
Who's gonna be the winner?
And we have a winner.
A round of applause, please, for this young lady over here. You have won yourself a size 6 foldable. Big round of applause for this young gentleman over here. Good effort, young sir. Good job, nice work. Quick question.
Welcome to all of you joining us on the stream for this WEABL National Final between Charnwood College and City of London Academy. A reminder, you can find out more information about the WEABL at weabl.org, where you'll also find the top 10 plays from every week of competition. And you can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube by searching for WEABL. CoLA getting us back underway. Toyosi Abiola, first shot out of for the new quarter, puts CoLA up by 1.
And there she is, Player of the Year, hitting the 3-bomb.
Rashay Walton inside with a wraparound pass to Eastford Yates, looking to drive baseline, ball tapped out of bounds. Ibs Oyedeji getting a hand to that one just to knock it out of bounds.
I feel like this one could go down to the wire with multiple lead changes in this fourth quarter. Every possession counts.
Charnwood struggling to get it in. Horton just manages to tap it. Swindles comes up with it. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 5, 4. She's going to have to throw something up from deep off the back of the rim.
Oh boy, that one was in the car park.
Harriet Swindles really struggling from 3 points. She's 0 for 5 now. Coming into this game as one of the leading 3-point shooters in the league. Big rebound by Megan Jones.
Yeah, credit to CoLA with the scouting report there. They've done a really good job of staying in her bubble and not allowing her space to get the shot off.
Another pass tipped away. CoLA again, similar to the game before us when the London team St. Charles playing the passing lane really aggressively. CoLA are doing the same thing here to Charnwood. Really not allowing them to make any sort of easy passes around the perimeter. Walton back to Yates after she stepped in from the inbound. Finds Swindles. Swindles for 3. No good again. Rebounded by Ozzy Mamodu.
And you saw the first signs of a little bit of frustration there from Harriet. She is desperate to make a 3 and make an impact on this game.
And for a lot of these Charnwood girls, back for a second year after losing last year, they're obviously really going to want to get it this year.
Yeah, interestingly, it was Charnwood that knocked out CoLA last season in the semi-final. So there's a little bit of an edge there. Bang!
Hey, Rashay Walton from 3 puts Charnwood back in the lead by 2. And the ball's with Oyedeji. Spin move. Jones again, that inside presence stopping the shot. Mamodu gets it off before the buzzer and we're tied up at 28.
Yeah, she wanted a foul call on top of that with the M1. But a great finish through the hands of Megan Jones.
Swindles finds Walton again in the corner. No good this time. Big rebound by Toyosi Abiola.
This game is extremely exciting, high energy here from both teams.
Cheyenne Scott finds Abiola, who's putting up the 3. She knocks it down.
And that is not enough of a contest there. You got to make sure that you're really in her grill. She is a tremendous jump shooter.
Megan Jones gathers, steps back for free, no good. Charnwood crashed the glass. We're gonna have a jump ball and it'll be a Charnwood ball.
Substitutions for both teams. Anna Popovich checking in for Charnwood. Hillier Edwards checking in for CoLA.
And well, Toyosi Abiola comes alive here, and that's her 12th point of the ball game.
Eastford Yates using the screen by Popovich. Inside to Jones. Jones with a turnaround jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Ozzy Mamodu. Back out to Oyedeji. She's going to look to push. Now she's going to slow down. Look to get a good shot. CoLA trying to extend this lead. Jones looking inside. Finds Abiola out in the corner. Back to Jones. Jones looking to penetrate. Nice dump off pass to Ozzy Mamodu. And they hit another just at the end of the shot clock to extend their lead to 5.
Yeah, Ozzy Mamodu, very good around the rim. She has a nice soft touch. And she'll be off to Robert Morris next year. She's going stateside to play for Robert Morris. I'm sure they'll welcome a nice big post presence as her.
And the Charnwood crowd starting to get into this one to rally their team.
And Coach Gibbons gives Toyosi Abiola a little break. I'm sure she'll be back on the floor very quickly.
Popovich for free. Swindles goes to the rebound, but just out-muscled by number 12, Emerald Ekpiteta for CoLA. And we got another jump ball called. Neither team wanting to let a loose ball go.
Now you can see CoLA really feeding off the energy right now. They're staying relentless, they're staying pressured. They're doing a good job.
There'll be a CoLA inbound from the baseline. We have a sub coming first. And you're right, Toyosi Abiola straight back in. Chance to catch her breath, take on board some fluids, and she's ready to go again.
Ozzy Mamodu is the one that takes a break, and she has been a key player for CoLA.
Tapped out of bounds by Charnwood. They need to recognize where the shooters are from this baseline inbounds. That free could have been big. And again, not getting out to shooters in time. Abiola drives to the paint, rebounded by Megan Jones. It'll be Harriet Swindles for Charnwood College. Asking for the screen, comes off it, but no space again to operate. Tries to step back, turns it, doesn't quite turn it over, and another jump ball called. Both teams all over the floor, diving on loose balls.
Yeah, you gotta love that. You can just see how much it means to both groups out there on the floor. All coaches love a player that will dive on the floor for a loose ball.
And whilst we wait for the inbound, the Charnwood men's team have entered the arena. They'll be taking part in the EABL final against Barking Abbey following this game at 5 o'clock, so stick around for that one. Before that, we have 5 minutes and 20 remaining. A lot of time left to play. Charnwood currently trailing by 5, although Compton had to throw that one up because of the shot clock. And we have another jump ball.
You gotta love this battle. You see two groups that really want to do everything they can to provide their team the opportunity to win the ball game. Everyone trying to get their hands on the basketball.
And you can let us know on the Unilad Sports stream, who do you want to win this one? Do you want Charnwood to take victory, or do you want City of London Academy? Jones penetrating. Can't make the layup though, and Charnwood come down with the ball. Compton to Jones. Jones to Eastford Yates. She's looking to attack. Can't make the layup. Took a bit of contact, but the referee says no foul. That'll be Ibs Oyedeji. Reverses to Kalia Edwards. Back to Oyedeji. Jones inside. Oyedeji drives, blocked by Megan Jones.
Wow. Big time block from Megan Jones. You can see she is exhausted, but she's doing everything she can. I think that's maybe a 4th or 5th block of the ball game.
Maggie Gilbert looks to find Jones inside, can't force the pass in there. Another turnover for Charnwood. And Walton will dive on the ball, keeps it in bounds, but CoLA come up with it and it's out of bounds. Charnwood really struggling with turnovers with 20 in the game in this one.
Yeah, it's been a problem for them. They've only managed to get 47 shots off in total, and you got to think without those turnovers, what could be both teams shooting a very low percentage. And as simple as it is, it's about the team that's going to put it in the hoop.
Yates to Compton. Compton thinks about the free. Out to Gilbert. Gilbert hands off to Compton. Compton turns down the free again, looks to find Popovich, can't. Shot clock's going to expire. Free. Eastford Yates throws it up, no good. Popovich comes down with it. And we have another jump ball. This time will be a Charnwood ball. Shot clock reset to 14 there. I wasn't sure that one hit the rim. A lot of CoLA fans on the stream at the moment commenting. Seems to be a lot of love for them right now. Yates no good from free. Charnwood can't grab the rebound, and it's ripped down by Emerald Ekpateta.
You can start to see a little desperation setting in for Charnwood, but they've actually got plenty of time here. It's only 3 minutes left, and it's still only a 5-point ball game, so they only need a stop and a score, and they're right there, but you can't allow the blow by, and she's missed it.
Yates coming up with the ball. She's looking to push. They're looking to run. They've got numbers. They can pull it out. Popovich on the trail for free, and it's short again.
These girls are exhausted. There's a lot of tired body language out there at the minute. We've gone through a stretch without many stoppages, and they're giving it everything they got. Some key rotations coming in here for both teams. In the last 2 minutes, 43 seconds. CoLA up 5, 2017 WEABL Championship. Who's going to seal the deal here?
Maybe Chan Scott.
Oh, big screen.
Ozimoto inside, knocks down the 2.
And again, a lovely little finish underneath the hoop.
CoLA extending their lead to 7 now, 35-28 with 2 minutes 18 remaining in the game. Ebony Horton driving baseline, throws up the floater, no good. Charnwood just can't buy a bucket right now.
They need a big stop here, Charnwood, if they have any chance at winning this one. And there, maybe, yes, there it is, a turnover. It'll be a Charnwood ball.
And Rashay Walton checking back into the game for Charnwood as Anna Popovich takes a break. Coach Grumesh Patel going really small now with only Megan Jones on the floor as they only recognize big for Charnwood.
And we'll see. You got to expect them to try and get the ball into Harriet Swindle's hands. And Jones with a three.
No good. Rebounded by CoLA. And it'll be Chen Scott to advance.
CoLA in time and score situation now, looking to take a nice long possession.
One minute 30 remaining in the game. Charnwood down 7. Scott for free. No good. Charnwood can't secure the rebound. Tapped away by Rashay Walton, and Swindles comes up with it. Charnwood really need a score on this one.
Stay composed. No need to rush. You need to find a good high percentage look. Good job staying in Harriet's bubble there from the CoLA defense.
East for Yates, back door.
Big block.
Ira Ozzy Momoto has been huge for CoLA today. And a foul called on Harriet Swindles as Kalia Edwards looks to attack the basket.
Well, we've still got a ball game here. It is not done just yet. 7-point game, 52 seconds, a long way to go. But these free throws are crucial. 2 shots here to push it out to 9-point lead. And then it might be all she wrote with that type of lead.
And she misses the first, so with a 7-point lead and only 50 seconds on the clock, you'd think that CoLA are going to be smart enough to close this one out. It's been a real defensive affair, though, with not a lot of offensive production. So who would you have down as your most valuable player in this one?
Well, you know what? I'm actually very, very, very pleased with the defensive efforts that have been put out there. But in terms of MVP, I mean, Ozzy Momodu has done a tremendous job for CoLA. She is definitely in with a shout. Toyoza Abiola doing what she does, leading the team in scoring. Obviously a reason why she was player of the year. But right now, Charnwood got to look to get a nice high percentage score, whether that's a 3 or a 2, it needs to be fairly quick. And then they need to start thinking about whether they will be fouling or not.
Interesting to see what both coaches go with out of this timeout. As you say, head coach Krumesh Patel going to be looking for an easy score for Charnwood, whereas his counterpart Jackson Gibbons going to be looking at how he can stop them. Both of them, their respective coaches of the year in their conferences this year.
Yeah, it's been a great battle here today, and again, both teams should be very pleased with the final that they have put on show. It's been tremendous.
A free from Swindles. I'm not sure that was the look they were after. And a foul called on Ebony Horton. Only the second team foul of the quarter. So Charnwood are going to need to foul 3 more times to send them to the line.
It's got to be immediate, and they got to make sure that they make a play for the ball to not give up an unsportsmanlike foul.
And there it is as Jones fouls.
Key here, make sure that the foul doesn't take place before the inbounds pass and that they're going for the basketball.
Another foul on Megan Jones.
That's her third.
Jones has really been a great performer for Charnwood today with the 7 points, 12 rebounds and 6 block shots.
Yeah, she's been really, really, really impressive today. And finally, Charnwood get through those fouls to give. Not giving up a ton of time off the clock, so a decent job there from them.
And Coach Krumesh Patel looking to put as many shooters on the floor as possible by checking Chloe Compton into the game.
Yeah,
as Toyoza Abiola goes to the line for 2.
You'll wonder if Coach Krumesh Patel will take a timeout here to maybe draw something up. Otherwise, you'd expect Charnwood to go very quickly down the floor, trying to penetrate and kick to the open 3-point threat, which there's a lot of on the floor. Oh, and that could have been.
Yates to push. She's got Compton to her right. She finds Chloe Compton for 3. No good. Rebounded by Kalia Edwards, and there's another foul. And I think for me now, a 9-point lead with just 30 seconds remaining is going to be too much of a stretch for this Charnwood team.
Yeah, you can start to sense it. CoLA feel like they may have sealed the deal here, which I think they have. The big question is, who will be the MVP? Make sure that you get your recommendations out there in the comments. Who do you think deserves the Most Valuable Player award?
And also a reminder that straight after this at 5 p.m. we have the EABL boys final between Charnwood College and Barking Abbey. Compton for free again. Knocks this one down. And head coach Jackson Gibbons is going to take a timeout. CoLA leading by 7 with 20 seconds remaining.
Hey, maybe that's not all she wrote just yet. That's exactly what Charnwood needed there. A quick 3-point score.
Stranger things have happened, ladies and gentlemen, so don't go anywhere for this final 20 seconds of the game. Remember, we'll be back here at 5 p.m. for the EABL final. If you've been interested in everything that you've seen today in the WEABL, you can find out more at weabl.org and find out more on this Basketball England operated league, where you can also find all of the top plays from the last few weeks of competition, as well as finding us on all forms of social media by either searching for @WEABL or WEABL on Facebook and YouTube.
I've been very impressed with the talent that's out there. Both these programs done a tremendous job improving and developing these girls over the past couple of years. There are a few that will be leaving both these programs next year. From the Charnwood College girls team, we have Anna Popovic going over to Elon University, Harriet Swindles off to Barry University, Maggie Gilbert off to Lake Region College, and over to CoLA team, Toyosi Abiola, Iona College, Emerald Epiteta Niagara, Ozzy Momunobi, Robert Morris, and Kaylee Edwards Wagner.
Abiola inbounded and a foul by Chloe Compton. Only 1 second off the clock. So Toyosi Abiola will go to the line for 2. Charnwood again are going to be hoping that she misses one, if not both of these, so that they can push and try and get an early shot.
Substitution now as Jones checks in for Shea Walton.
She makes the first, and CoLA's lead is now at 8, 39-31 with 18 seconds to go.
Cool and calm and collected from the free throw line. Makes it 2 for 2.
She makes them both. Head coach Krumesh Patel taking his final timeout of the game, trailing by 9.
And that's somebody that you don't want at the free throw line shooting a massive 70+%.
Remember, all of today's games have been streamed live.
And a reminder here today that we also have a bunch of the English university programs that are here, giving out information to all the potential up-and-coming 18-year-olds that are looking to progress to higher education. Chloe Compton and Sophie Evans from the Charnwood team will be going to Loughborough University, deciding not to take their talent over to the US and stay here in the UK.
And Charnwood straight back out onto the floor after head coach Krumesh Patel draws up his offense. Similar to the last one, they're going to be looking for a quick shot.
So now Charnwood possession, sideline.
Both Chloe Compton and Harriet Swindles would be the two that I would expect he's drawn this play up for.
Yeah, you got to make sure defensively here, CoLA, they stay on the perimeter and really guard that three-point shot. Don't give up any easy open looks.
Compton's open, she fires for 3, rims out, and it's rebounded by Ekpateta, and there's a foul by Megan Jones.
And I think that will be it. An opportunity here to stretch it out to an 11-point lead if she makes both with 13 seconds to go. And it's going to be tough for Charnwood to do anything but a miracle here.
Charnwood really struggled from 3 in this game as well. They came in as one of the higher rated teams from the 3-point line, and they've only shot 19%, shooting 5 for 26.
Yeah, and a big credit there to CoLA's defense. They've done an awesome job guarding the perimeter and keeping the ball out of their three-point shooters' hands. And that will be it.
And CoLA rushed the floor. The crowd are rushing the floor. One of the crowd just did a cartwheel. You can see how much that means to them to be WEABL champions for 2016-17.
Wow, what a tremendous championship game from both teams. Our commiserations to Charnwood College. That's the second time that they've reached the final in 2 consecutive years, and I'm sure they'll be disappointed, but they must celebrate the fact that they're consistently one of the top programs in the country. And congratulations to CoLA, the 2017 WEABL champions. Please make sure you stay with us here for the presentations. Both teams will be collecting their awards, runners-up and championship winners. And there will also be the infamous MVP award. Get your late recommendations in. Who's it going to be?
For me, from looking at the stats, I mean, it doesn't tell the full story, but I think it has to go to Ira Ozimamoto. She has probably the best stat line of everybody in the team, but also her presence in the game, forcing Charnwood to readjust their shots when they were looking to get to the basket. She played a big part in this victory for them today.
Yeah, I agree. She has had a massive impact on the game. She's been a big presence and a big force down there at both ends of the floor under the rim. She's got a tremendous little finish, a soft touch, where she was able to get all the little layups over the tough defense. But boy, did she have a great stat line of 8 points and mammoth 12 rebounds, an efficiency rating of 14, shooting forfeit.
So whilst we wait for the teams to go through their formalities, shaking the referees' hands and thanking the table officials, I just want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for today, the Association of Colleges Sport, Crossover and Spalding, the official basketball of Basketball England. Also to the Leicester Arena for hosting this WEABL final. And obviously our live stream partners, Unilad Sport. Remember, you can hang around with us. We'll have another game coming up just after 5 p.m.
That's not just another game. It is the game, the boys' championship game, EABL final. Charnwood College, Barking Abbey.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to now present the awards after an exciting WEABL competition. Unfortunately, there has to be a loser and a winner. And this time, the runners up, ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause. It's Charnwood College!
And Riders women players, Jamila Thompson and Erin McGarrican, stepping out to present the awards to the runners-up, Charnwood College. Number 4, Rashay Walton. Number 5, Sophie Evans. Number 6, Chloe Compton. Number 7, Jess Eadsworth Yates. Number 8, Nama Gala. Number 9, Harriet Swindles. Number 10, Ebony Horton. Number 11, Megan Jones. Number 12, Rhiannon Watkins. Number 13, Anna Popovich. And number 15, Maggie Gilbert. Followed by the coaching staff, head coach Krumesh Patel and assistant coach Ollie Parr.
Runners up, Charnwood College. Good Anna Popovich will come down as we present the girls with their runners up flag. We have our team photo by the EABL board. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Charnwood College.
Charnwood now just receiving their runners-up plaque and having their photo taken. One of the most difficult things to do as a losing team in a final.
Yeah, you can see that there's a lot of disappointment down there, but at the same time, as tough as this moment can be, when all the smoke is cleared, they should be very, very proud to reach the final 2 consecutive years in a row. And that's a massive testament to everything that they've gone through throughout the entire course of the season. But now it's time for the championship team.
At number 0, Esther Alude. Number 1, Toyosi Abiola. Number 3, Cheyenne Scott. Number 5, Ibs Oyedeji. Number 6, Takenya Holness. Number 7, Ladun Akaku. Number 9, Khadija Conte. Number 12, Emerald Ekpatita. Number 13, Janara Hall. Number 14, Ira Ozzy Mamodu. Number 15, Chandira Jones. And number 22, Kalila Edwards. Head coach Jackson Gibbons and assistant coach Sterling Muscat.
And his assistant Marvin. So now we'll have to ask the captain from City of London Academy to come and get the black captain, girls. Who's the captain? Oh, you need to clap.
And it'll be Captain Ibs Oyedeji to receive the winner's plaque from Leicester Riders WBBL and GB International Jamila Thompson. And now for the MVP of the WEABL 16-17 championship.
So, with 8 points, 2 big blocks, 12 big.
And it is with 8 points, 2 blocks, 12 rebounds. Number 14, Ira Ozzy Mamodu takes home the MVP.
Very, very, very well deserved. Tremendous impact on the game. Tremendous young lady. She plays with a lot of intensity. She plays with a good edge. She can get a little chippy, but that is what you need to be a champion.
So just one more reminder before we wrap up. The EABL Boys Under-19 final between Charnwood College and Barking Abbey follows this game. We'll see you back here in just under 20 minutes.